Welcome to Pashua's Moment with Pastor Charles Kiyaga.
Yes, praise the Lord, brethren. We are back again on our program, the Pashua's Moment. And once again, I'm your servant, Pastor Charles. I'm also seated here on your great site, Zion Pashua's Prayer Mountain, a site that is dedicated to this cause of as a place where people can separate themselves and have time alone with God to meditate and to call out to God, so that God can lead, God can guide, and God can inspire their direction, the direction that they take. I want to remind you, towards the end of this month, from the 28th to the 30th of December, we are going to be camped here in 3 days of prayer and fasting. This is a time I encourage you not to miss. Come and let us separate ourselves to God. I'm sure God will speak something that will fire you up, something that will give you a direction that your life would take in year 2026. Whatever did not come through for you in 2025, believe God that 2026 will redeem whatever you have lost in the many years that have passed by you. And please don't miss out on these 3 days. The attendance is free. You don't have to pay to come. Just come with your personal effects. All the other things are arranged for you. But on the last day, we shall break the fast together, and that will be arranged also. A few of us are putting our resources together to bless the rest. Otherwise, if you feel it in your heart to be a blessing to this work, you can also make a phone call on that number that runs on the screen and ask if you want to give an offering into this conference or whatever, as God will lead. Be at liberty to do so, but you do not have to do it for you to attend this meeting. But you can do it as the Lord leads if you have to bless the ministry. So we are back again on our study. We are here in Genesis chapter 22, verses 12. We saw when Abraham was going to sacrifice his son, and the angel said, "I've known that Abraham, you fear me." God does not only call us to love him, but also to fear him. You know, love is optional, as I said yesterday. Love can be casual. Love can be by choice. But fear is not by choice. Fear is not casual. Fear is out of a realization that this person is above me. He wields more power than I do. He is a God for me. I'm a creature. He ordained my being. Until we come to realize God as sovereign, it will be difficult for us to fear God. Many of us take God so lightly because we know He's a loving God. But we should not forget He's a sovereign God. He's all-powerful. He's the ultimate authority on this universe. For us not to fear Him is a very absurd state. Ideally, we should fear God. The question is, do you fear God? So God said to Abraham, "I have now known that you fear me." Because if it was only love, Abraham would not give his son. But fear is a higher demand than love. So he says, "I've now known, Abraham, that you fear me." And I ended yesterday by posing a question, do you fear God? That is the question all of us need to ask ourselves. Do I really fear God? Do I take God for who He is? Oh, I take God for being my equal. I take God casually. I take it is optional for me to fear God or not. But if we take God for who He is and we fear Him, how can He, the person you fear, order you to do something and you refuse? If the president tells you, do this, and you really fear him, would you say no? If we cannot, how dare do we say no to what God tells us to do? That is a challenge to all of us, and I pose it to us. And Abraham lifted up his eyes